in technology have grown significantly just in the past few decades. One form of technology that has grown tremendously includes genetic modification. This technology is said to have the potential to cure genetic disease. But with the potential for such promising results, there is also risk for detrimental outcomes, some of which may be so extreme that leads humanity to a point there is no coming back from. This topic is extremely controversial, which is why I'll be talking about it tonight. The debate concerning the ethics of genetically modifying human embryos to prevent genetic disease and birth defects. I received most of my information from credible sources and scholarly journals. I will start by explaining why genetic modification came into existence. Genetic modification was discovered in the 1970s, but was only used to produce more pharmaceutical products. This technology continued to advance throughout the decades, and in 2015, the first genetically modified babies were born. This technology is incredible. However, with all the advances in biomedical technology and CRISPR throughout the years, a question of ethics arises. If a certain treatment can help improve the quality of, or even save lives, but comes with an unknown risk, is it worth the reward? The question of ethics and human embryo modification still remains deeply controversial with many differing opinions. With that being said, many people are against the genetic modification of embryos. A significant amount of the population believes that embryos should be treated as a grown human would, and therefore, interfering with this genetic code is unacceptable and immoral, even if the genetic modifications could help prevent birth defects and genetic disease. Some even believe that since embryos are unable to consent to genetic modification, it should not even be an option. In 2015, a researcher by the name of Dr. Lanphier and his colleagues stated, "In our view, genome editing in human embryos using current technologies could have unpredictable effects on future generations. This makes it dangerous and ethically unacceptable. Such research could be exploited for non-therapeutic modifications." In fact, there was a study done in 2015 by a Chinese scientist, Dr. Huang, and his co-authors on the techniques of gene editing, suggesting there is a high risk of off-target mutations. Off-target mutations occur when genes that were not intended to be modified are accidentally modified in the process of editing the target mutation. When off-target mutations occur, it may lead to severe birth defects and disabilities. Gene editing technology is very new and not much is known about it. Therefore, the long-term effects still remain unknown. Although many people believe that genetically modifying human embryos is morally wrong, there are also many individuals who support the genetic modification of embryos. CRISPR technology has the potential to treat and even cure genetic disease and birth defects. This could potentially eliminate genetic birth defects, which nearly 8 million children are born with every year. It could also prevent the 35% of deaths in those younger than 70, as these deaths are caused by chronic conditions such as diabetes or cancer, according to the National Center for Biotechnology Research. Many researchers argue that the benefits for humanity outweigh the risk. These individuals may also argue that it is the legal caregiver's right to give consent for an embryo. It is the caregiver's legal right to give consent for an infant or child to undergo or refuse medical treatment. Therefore, it is the legal caregiver's right to give consent for an embryo. With genetic modification being an incredibly controversial topic, it's not surprising there is such a heated debate surrounding it. Regardless of what your opinion is, I hope this speech informed and educated you on the risk and benefits of genetically modifying human embryos, and now you feel you can make an informed decision as to where you stand in the debate. Thank you.